North Coast legend has it that just above the Arcata Eureka Airport in McKinleyville, there hangs a gray cloud, and beneath this gray cloud is a silver lining. In this instance, the silver lining is a gourmet restaurant.
In the terminal awaiting the arrival of United Express Flight 3330.
Dinner time at the Silver Lining is both intimate and romantic. The accent is on fine food and exquisite service. But nighttime ain't the only right time at the Silver Lining. Another right time is the weekends, when a delightful and delicious brunch is offered. At brunch, you'll find a mix of locals, commuters, and airport personnel. But let's get to the kitchen where the real action is with Chef Bob Doran.
Chef! Not cook, assistant chef. I have to walk by you.
Another evening of dining winds down at the Silver Lining restaurant. Guests finish the last of their meals, settle back for quiet conversation and coffee, and we go back to the kitchen with Bob Doran for the rest of the show.
Okay, I'm going to show how to cook filet mignon with a green peppercorn brandy cream sauce. It's a little bit extravagant kind of a dish, kind of fun, not too hard. Okay, we start out with a filet strip. I'm going to cut a couple of pieces. I'm trying to get about 8-ounce portion here. 2 pieces. We'll pat them down to the same thickness. And then the next thing I'm going to do is dust them with flour. Put them in some flour, turn them over like this. Get flour on all sides. Not too much, just enough. Kind of mold them into the right shape, and then they're ready to go. I'm going to turn the pan on, put about a 1/2 ounce of clarified butter in there, coat the pan with the butter, let it heat up for a second. I got the steaks dusted, I've got the pan already hot, add the steaks to the pan. You shake them around. When they're nice and brown on one side, we'll flip them over. Turn the heat down a little bit. And we're going to cook them until they're about medium rare. Then we're going to add some whipping cream, some brandy, and a little bit of this demi-glace, which is a very reduced beef stock. You don't have to add that. It's kind of a complicated thing to make, but it makes the sauce a little bit better and richer if you have it. And then last but not least, we're going to add the green peppercorns. It's same as the black pepper that you use in your pepper mill, but it's not mature yet. Usually it's preserved in a brine. You buy a little can of them at the store. They're very tasty, delicious thing. Okay. You want to cook the steak till it's about medium rare. And that's going to take another minute. I'm going to flambe it with some brandy. Now you could use cognac here or some other kind of liqueur, but brandy's what I like in this dish. And you have to be careful when you use liquor on the stove because it's volatile. It's going to explode. And so you take the pan off the flame, add the liqueur, put it back on the flame, and step back a little bit. You don't want to pour the brandy into the pan while it's flaming because the bottle could actually explode on you. I've had that. I've had bottles like whistle past my ear before. I'm going to take the steak out of the pan, put it on a warm plate. A little piece there. And put that in a warm place. You could put it in the oven on a low temperature. I'm going to put it up under the heat lamp because I have a heat lamp. You probably don't have one. I've got the steak in a warm place. I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients to the sauce. And that is the cream, I got 4 ounces of cream. I'm going to add to the pan. About a tablespoon of green peppercorns. And about a teaspoon of this demi-glaze, which is like a little jello. I'm going to take that all, I'm going to whip it up, loosen up the, whip it to melt it and to loosen up the stuff that's on the bottom of the pan, get that all into the sauce. Everything's mixed up. I'm going to let it reduce for a little while. Pour our sauce over the top of it. Some of those green peppercorns on top of each one. And it's ready to eat, and that will be my dinner tonight. Green peppercorn filet with brandy cream sauce from the Silver Lining.